I've been waiting for The Last of Us. I've been waiting for The Last of Us to release on PC for way too long now. And I'll have you know, it released. If you're going to hear about this, this is crazy. The Last of Us released. And it was completely unplayable. I've actually never experienced such a poorly optimized game as that game on release. Never. It was like, there's no way they didn't know it was going to release like that. There was absolutely zero chance that they knew it was going to, or that they didn't know it was going to release like that. I go in, right? You're supposed to like download shaders, which you have to do in a lot of games. Like you download the whole game, but you still got to download shaders. I never understood how that worked. But you get into the game, and it was kind of similar actually, because it's a PlayStation like port over to PC, right? And dude, I get into building shaders, and no lie, I thought my computer exploded. I thought it was done. I thought I was like right before stream. I was like maybe like an hour and a half before stream. I started downloading it, and then I put it up, man. I like booted up, and my PC crashed, and I thought, okay, maybe that was weird. Maybe I had some like programs open up in the back end. My PC still needs to be like figured out. There's a couple things with it need to be figured out. But I'm thinking, man, okay, maybe something happened. I don't know. And dude, I look it up and it turns out everybody's having this problem. It just kept crashing. Like my PC crashed and then the game would just start crashing. And you couldn't even get through the building shaders in the menu. Some people waited it out because every time it would crash, you could go back in and it would still build up the shaders a little bit more. Some people figured it out and they got into the game and then it looked awful. So you think, oh, okay, like, you know, Naughty Dog's going to tweet out. They did. They tweeted out and they said, oh, hey, we're figuring out, you know, we're really trying to work hard towards figuring out these problems, yada, 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 you know, the whole normal thing. Then they proceed to tweet out things like, how are you guys liking the new PC release? Like literally like just like completely moronic tweets like, oh my God, doesn't this new PC release look amazing? And, oh, what are you guys playing on? Which controller are you guys playing on PC? Dude, it was so freaking funny because they're just like completely, I guess tone deaf would be the word. And so you go into the replies and people are just sending pictures of when they did get to play the game, how bad the graphics looked because it was basically cooking their PC. And I don't know, man. I think it's pretty shameful for it's actually really shameful for a developer or like a studio like Naughty Dog to release something like that and not push it back more is insane to me. They pushed it back once, but like you have to like press that button to be like, okay, release this game. And you've definitely tested it on multiple different, you know, machines, and you know it's a bunch of bull honky. You know what I mean? Like, unless they're like going through a different process to test it than what happens through Steam, but you know that thing's not ready. Like, I was looking at my CPU usage. I had it on low graphics, and it was like the game alone. The game was at like 100% of my CPU, and I don't got the worst like setup. I don't know what my setup is, but I don't got the worst setup. But I don't have the best setup too, so whatever. But I was seeing some people, they got like, you know, 4090s and all this shit. They can barely run that thing. Oh yeah, the best part, 60 bones, man. $60. I might just return it and just play it on PS5 or something like that for stream, but I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. But